Breaker Breaker 1-9, this is Rubber Ducky. How y'all doing out there today? Smokey, got your ears on? My name's J.D. Boatwright. I'm from Palmetto, South Carolina. I'm from right down the road. If you keep going down Highway 1, you know you'll find me. I'm also the announcer for the Rich Spring Palmetto Football Trojans. So if you drive down Highway 1 during the fall and you roll down your window, you might hear me with my loud voice over the intercom rooting on the fighting Trojans. So that's enough about me. I'm gonna play y'all a couple songs if that's all right. This song's really about me, so. Since I was a little boy, I've wondered how I'll go. If and when and how and but, and if I'll even know. Well, since I've done some thinking, I made a little list, and I'll tell you all of them, and one that does not exist. Well, I've baked my share of burgers, so my ticker may throw a fit. I've spent lots of time on toilets, so I may take a fatal shit. I could be walking in the city and a builder drop a brick. If I had to guess, I'd probably die choking on a peach pit. Well, if I was a rock star, I would probably OD. But just between you and me, that's a whole lot of weed. I could die in prison at the wrong end of a shank. Or I could die in the hospital after having sex with a skank. I could get killed as that gringo down in Mexico land, shot up in the desert with a truckload of contraband. I could get elected leader of this glorious free land and wind up shot in the back of the head by that damned old Uncle Sam. After thinking of the ways that could and could not exist, I found one that I had to leave off of my fatal list. That's you and me, baby, at the age of 93. That's one thing, darling, that just could not be. As a little humorous self-introduction to J.D. Boatwright, I appreciate all y'all being here with us tonight. Y'all could be anywhere in the world, but y'all are here at the Highlands Event Center for Aiken Music Fest to watch me and Happy Bones Jones and the Experiment, the I-20 horn. So it's going to be a great night. I think it's going to be a great night. Y'all think it's going to be a great night? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So I like to tell a little bit about my songs, and this next song is about Jerry Garcia's mom, or that's really what the title is Jerry's Mom. But if I'm telling the truth, it's really a song about how all the people that we love influence us. And I think Jason Isbell has a line where he says we're a product of all the people we ever loved, and I believe that to be true. I think I don't know if y'all's family has any, but my family has a bunch of weirdos and eccentric people. The difference between eccentric and weird is your bank account, last time I checked. But my family's got plenty of them, and I had a wild grandmother that she worked on the tugboats on the Mississippi River, and she was a chef on one of those boats until I was about 12 years old, and she fell down on a frosty, freezy morning on the Mississippi River, and she fell down and busted her kneecap, and she had to move home, and she moved in with us, and we took great care of her. But she was a very wild woman, and the day that she found out that my wife could prescribe medicine, my wife, bless her heart, she's a nurse practitioner, and she graduated from Clemson University. But the day she found out that my wife could prescribe medicine, she looked at my wife and said, "Honey, can you prescribe me some speed?" I said, "No, Grandma, that is not the first prescription my wife is going to write. It's not going to be your speed prescription." But we all need a grandmother or aunt or uncle that is a little fun in our life, and God bless her, she was just as much loving as she was fun and eccentric and wild. And this song's kind of about her, and it's kind of about Jerry Garcia's mom, so I hope you enjoy it. We're going to call it Jerry's Mom. Jerry's mom, Jerry's mom, Jerry's mom, shooting love like bullets from a gun. Jerry's mom, bet she didn't understand it none. Jerry's mom, Jerry's mom. Sunshine, rainbows and daydreams. Mamas don't understand those things. Mamas want the best for their sons. Sons just want to see their spaceship run. Good times, goodbyes, and good highs. That's all they see in this life. Winterland, a place to jam, leading freaks across this land. Jerry's mom, Jerry's mom, Jerry's mom, shooting love like bullets from a gun. Jerry's mom, Jerry's mom, Jerry's mom. Steal your face, mama. Let the good times flow. Steal your face, mama. Let the good times flow. Steal your face, mama. Let the good times flow. Steal your face, mama. Face, mama. Just let go. Steal your face, mama. Thank you. All right, next up, I'm going to call my main man, Donald Pearson, up here. He's going to get his golden saxophone and going to change the whole trajectory of what I sound like. How about that? Ain't that amazing? Like if you take two colors and you mix them together on a palette, it changes both of the colors. Man, it makes it hopefully something even better and more beautiful. So this next song that we're going to play, this is called Georgiana. And really, this is a song about a pretty girl. I met a pretty girl named Georgiana, probably 15, 20 years ago. I was at a college party at Clemson, and I got introduced, and I had never met a girl named Georgiana before. And I was like, man, how about that name? Let me file that in the songs I'm going to write later file. And so here we are. And this song was in Carolina Muse Literary and Art Magazine. If you're not already a subscriber, you should definitely think about it. If you're here, you would probably like a lot of the stuff that is in that Carolina Muse Literary and Art Magazine. But anyways, that's enough about this. This is just a song about a pretty girl. Got something going on here. Your mic? Sound. Mr. Paul. Turn your volume down. Georgiana, speak your mind. What's not said will be left to time. But time's in an hourglass, and all things shall pass. But Georgiana, speak your mind. Speak your mind, Donald. Georgiana, I hate to see that look on your face when you're not happy. I know everything's a mess. I know that I tried my best, but Georgiana, smile for me. Smile for me, Donald. Georgiana, let's run away. Look for tomorrow in a brand new place. But anywhere you wanna go, I never could tell you no. But Georgiana, let's run away. Georgiana, please don't leave. You don't know what you mean to me. Every season has an end. I've only got my heart to lend. But Georgiana, please don't leave. Don't leave me, Donald. Georgiana, speak your mind. Was not said we'll be there for time, but time's in an hourglass. All things shall pass. But Georgiana, speak your mind. Georgiana, speak your mind. Yeah, that's what I like to hear. I can't see your eyes, but I appreciate you. All right. Everybody having a great time tonight. It's Aiken Music Fest. It's a beautiful day today. It couldn't be a prettier day. It's green grass. We got to thank the Lord for the rain. We ain't got but a few drops of rain, but man, it has made this grass awful green. I see all these beautiful people here in front of me, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I see you, Miss Lisa. Thank you for coming. I'll see a bunch of beautiful people out there. Y'all could be anywhere in the world tonight, but y'all are here. My name's JD Boatwright. If y'all don't know me, you can find me on the interweb. I'm on whatever social media that you like. You can find me JD Boatwright or Boat Wrong. And this is my man Donald Pearson right here beside me. I've been dragging him around, and he adds all kind of color and texture to my songs that I wouldn't otherwise have. So I appreciate him very, very, very much. We're going to play a few more for you if that's all good with y'all. All right, this next song, let me actually just double check tuning. Tuning is one of those things. Everybody hates hearing somebody tune, but Lord, when you don't tune, but it looks like I'm all good to go. This next song, I grew up, I've been around a lot of dirt roads. I grew up in Palmetto, South Carolina, and there's times where might not have a license or might not have a ride, and you just have to use Pat and Charlie. And my youngins don't even know who Pat and Charlie is. But I tell them they might, I don't know, things is a lot more traffic. But anyways, this song's about walking. I hope you enjoy it. Back down the road again. When I'm walking back down the road again. It ain't a long, long and winding. It's just dirt road and a dead end. My 6-string on my back, Lord, just in case. Yeah, like Judge Wood rolling here, the 6-string on his back. I got a 6-string on my back, Lord, just in case. Oh, they say the devil's at the crossroads, and I done learned how to play. I'm gonna show him a thing or two when I get there, though. Actually, this time Donald is. said I was trouble. On the day I was born, the doctor said I was trouble. He said, be glad you didn't have twins. Yeah, that's what he told my mama, because the world couldn't take double. Now what kind of trouble you in, Donald? Back down the road again. Well, I'm walking back down the road again. It ain't long, long and winding. It's just dirt road and a dead end. It's just dirt road and a dead end. Thank you, thank you. Done worked up a little thirst. I don't know about any of y'all. Yes, sir, it is a beautiful day. We all blessed to be here. I thank all y'all for coming. It's a beautiful day in a beautiful town in a beautiful state. We should all be thankful for the beautiful things that we do have. And this next song, all these songs that I've been playing are original songs that I've written. This next song is going to be no different. So I spent a little time in the upstate. I'm an Aiken County native. I was born and raised Aiken County. And then I got to be 18 years old and I went to a special place that I love very much called Clemson University. And I don't know if any of y'all ever been up there to old Clemson, South Carolina. I spent about 7 years going to Clemson University. And I would highly, highly recommend if you have 7 years to go up there and sign up, okay? There's a lake right beside the school. You get you a good friend, they'll probably have a boat. You can play guitar on the boat, have lots of babes on the boat. Life was good, and then I grew up. I graduated the first time, came home for a year, and I said, shit, I got to go back to Clemson. So I went back up there for 3 more years to get my master's, and it was a great time. I met my wife up there that second go round. But I love Pickens County very dearly. I've loved the mountains since I was a little boy. There was a camp up there called Camp McCall, and it's a RA camp, Royal Ambassador. It's a church camp. Can you believe that an outlaw, country singer, or a rock and roller, whatever you want to call me, used to go to church camp back in the day? But I certainly did when I was a young little whippersnapper, and it was a great time up in the mountains. But I fell in love with Highway 11 back then as a 5-year-old going to Camp McCall, Lake Chillywater. I don't know if any of y'all have ever been there. That's what we call the lake at Camp McCall, Lake Chillywater. But I fell in love with the mountains of South Carolina. And when I was a student at Clemson, I discovered that I was only 25 good minutes away from being on the mountains of South Carolina. And so I terrorized those trout streams very frequently while I was up there. And that's what this song's really about. It's about Highway 11, the gateway to the mountains, the beginning of the mountains. And if you like to trout fish, or you like wildflowers, or you like Lake Jocassee, there's something up there for all of you. And so I hope you go up there and hope you enjoy the song. standstills and broken laws didn't start with you or your paw. Just less places today to hide. Only Highway 11 line, a good stream and a brook trout are hard to find much further south. Rainforest flowers on the roadside, stop and pick a few to save my hide. Coney bells mark the hills, green birds no longer fly. So much change since DeSoto. Lake makes for a great photo. Well, I hope you enjoy your time on the Highway 11th line. Lost one there with a Cherokee, buried almost 400 feet deep. Down that fall, what of his cement? Pretty sure it's exactly what they meant. Flood out deliverance, but praise electricity. Forgotten things at the falls, can't remember at the city. Twin Falls, it's always quite fine, right above the Highway 11 line. Bells mark the hills, green birds no longer fly. So much change since DeSoto. The lake makes for a great photo. Well, I hope you enjoy your time on the Highway 11 line. Pastures saved the herd through Sherman's campaign. Thinking of their feeling no pain. Peregrine falcons and Jocassee gorges. My God, isn't that place gorgeous? Coney bells mark the hills, green birds no longer fly. So much change since DeSoto. Lake makes for a great photo. Well, I hope you enjoy your time on the Highway 11 line. The songs that I write Palmetto music, and I call it Palmetto music because I write about the songs and places and characters that I meet along the way. Living in the state of South Carolina, we got a lot of things we should be celebrating instead of denigrating. There's a lot of beautiful things, a lot of beautiful places, a lot of beautiful cities, beautiful stories. And we should celebrate what we've got. Oh, coney bells mark the hills. Green birds no longer fly. So much change since the Soto. Lake makes for a great photo. Well, I hope you enjoy your time on the Highway 11 line. Yeah, I'm glad you like it. Glad you like it. All right. Well, what we want? 2 more songs? Cool. All right, 2 more songs for JD and Donald. God bless all y'all for being here tonight. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. This next song we're gonna play is a song I was opening up for Mother's Finest. Have y'all ever heard of Mother's Finest? Yeah. Okay, well, I was opening up for them 3 or 4 years ago at the Newberry Opera House. And the day before, it was my first, what I would call a big gig. Okay, and I was a little nervous. The Newberry Opera House is only 208 seats, I believe, but I still felt like it was a big gig, and I wanted to do my best. I wanted to pay respects to Mother's Finest too, because they've opened for the Stones, and they've opened for ZZ Top and Led Zeppelin and every other big band in the 70s and 80s, and I wanted to do a good job for them. And I was listening to their songs, and I realized they had a lot of songs about love, the pursuit of love, and all that kind of mushy-gushy stuff. And I realized that I didn't have any songs about the pursuit of love or skin-on-skin contact. And so I sat down and I wrote this next song, and it's called Slip Right In, and I hope you enjoy it. Devil's backbone, got sharp curves and tight spaces. It stealers shores, llama laces. Old school hot rod down the races. Throttle down just to see their faces. Let me slip right in. Let me slip right in. I see that grin, we're more than friends. Let me slip right in there, Donald. Mother's Finest on the jukebox. Do whatever it takes to get lost. Front roads, back roads, don't matter to me. Long as you're in the passenger seat. She's got me all gas, no brakes. Like a bass boat, baby. We'll leave and wait. Baby, 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 please. You got me down on my knees. Let me slip right in. Let me slip right in. I see that grin. grand with more than friends. Let me slip right in. Everybody having a good time out there? All right, we're gonna play one more, and then it's gonna be old Happy Bones Jones gonna come up here and do y'all some good. And I might just sit back and drink liquor and talk mess. I will say one thing. I will say I've got some shirts for sale. I got stickers for sale. So if you like what you've heard, if you like the singing Sasquatch, if you like the Madman from Monetta, come down and get a shirt. I got anywhere from medium up to 4X. I believe I got a shirt that'll fit everybody in the crowd here tonight. So come on down, $25 a shirt, $2 a sticker. I've got, and this is not no AI bullshit out there. This is real deal. I got an artist in Atlanta that does my art for me, Sedan Go Studios. We don't do no AI crap over here. So that's just my opinion. AI is gonna take over the world if we don't watch it. And that's just my opinion. I hope more people out there understand that that's probably the biggest threat to humanity right now. Y'all, everybody can bitch about Trump or Putin or whoever, but shit, AI is worse than both of them combined, all down the drain. But that's just my opinion. Democrats, Republicans, that's what we all scared of these days, right? Both of them, right? Anyways, this next song is called Flames and Grace, and it's one of my protest songs, so I hope you enjoy it. Leaders handing out matches to the batches of their loudest fans. From the shadows they play the games and fan the flames from somewhere more protected. No room for compromise, at least in the eyes of the ideologues. Our tinder box will turn to cinder and rocks without saving grace. Your neighbor. Grace is a better way. Grace is kindness to a stranger. Grace is loving every day. They make plastic trees, but you know, we can't make them for free. They save a few bucks and the sum's bad luck. They send those jobs to a foreign land. Now we can't understand why Uncle Sam let those jobs get away. Our tinder box will turn to cinder and rocks without saving grace. Grace is loving your neighbor. Grace is a better way. Grace is kindness to a stranger. Grace is loving every day. Information made to deceive. People don't know what to believe. 2020 don't mean what it did in the past. Squeaky wheel gets the grease. Roadkill turns into hamburger meat. You take a stand, you better watch your feet, 'cause it may be your last. A tinderbox turn to cinder and rocks without saving grace. Grace is loving your neighbor. Grace is a better way. Grace is kindness to a stranger. Grace is loving every day. Don't let that stop you from what you believe. Just remember, moral arc always bends toward the light. Moral arc always bends toward the light. Take it away, Donald. That stop you from what you believe. Just remember, in history, the moral arc always bends toward the light. The moral arc always bends toward the light. Thank y'all for listening to us tonight. My name is J.D. Boatwright. Give us a follow, and I really hope to see y'all further down the road. God bless y'all, and y'all have a great night. Thank you very much.